What's up, everybody? My name is Jason Turley, and today I will be showcasing a couple FTP tips and tricks that are not really highlighted or showcased that I thought were pretty neat, pretty nifty. Something I learned today that I want to share with you all. To get started, we will need a FTP server to connect to. I'll be connecting to Metasploitable, which is a Linux virtual machine that you can download completely for free that has a bunch of services running and a bunch of vulnerabilities. Perhaps I'll make a video on that in the future. In order to verify that an FTP server is running, let's scan it with nmap. Let's look at ports 20 and 21, and then the IP address of my target. Hit enter, and the scan returns. We see port 20 is closed. However, port 21 is open, and it is running VS FTP daemon, and this is the version. We see that it is a Unix-based operating system. Next up, we want to connect to FTP on this IP address. We will need a username and password. If we didn't know that, we could try to brute force or guess or do open source research. But since this is Metasploitable, an open source VM online, free to download, the credentials are available. So FTP at that IP address, it asks us for the username. That's just msfadmin, and the password is also msfadmin. We're successfully logged in. We can do help to see a list of all the commands that we have available. We can do an ls that lists out the files on this FTP server. We see that there's a directory called vulnerable. We can ls that, and there's more directories. We can keep digging deeper. However, it has nothing to do with the tricks I want to show today. So here is the first tip: how to run local commands from your FTP session. We all know we can do lpwd to print our local current working directory, and lcd to change our local current directory if we wanted to. We could change that to /temp, and then do an lpwd again, and it shows that we're in the temp directory. However, what if we want to do like a local ls? We can run local commands by prefixing them with the bang, the exclamation point. So bang ls will print out what I have in my temp directory. Bang cat etc passwd will print all that out. And this tip comes from Twitter user Casper Tame. So shout out to them for showcasing this. If you want to read up more on FTP and the different tips and tricks and commands, you can do exclamation point man FTP, and this will pop open a manual page that you can navigate and peruse, and then you can just hit Q to exit and you're back in your FTP session. If you want a full interactive shell, just do the exclamation point on its own, hit enter, and now I have a shell. Who am I? ID ls. And if I want to go back to my FTP session, simply type exit, and now I'm back in that FTP session. The second trick I have for you guys is how to use macros, which are a way to either name commands or chain different commands together. Let's look at the help. Not much, just define a macro. So let's do macdef. It's going to prompt us to pick a name. I'm just going to call this help me. Enter macro line by line, and then terminate it with a null line. So what do we want our macro to be? I'm gonna run a local command, so do the exclamation point, and let's run echo, please like and subscribe. Hit enter not once, but twice, and we're back at the FTP prompt. We can run our macro with $, and then the name we gave it earlier, which is help me. Hit enter, and then it echoes out, please like and subscribe. We can do another macro. Let's do macdef man page, exclamation point man FTP, and now $ man page will open up the FTP manual. We can search with /macdef, and we can read up more on the description and how to use it, what you can and cannot do, and then just quit out of it just with Q. And we're back in our FTP session. So there you have it, folks. Those are a few easy FTP tricks that I learned literally half an hour ago that I wanted to share with you all. Let me know if you have any cool FTP tips or tricks in the comments down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy, and see you guys in the next video.